So just take a moment to get really comfortable where you're sitting. Like I mentioned, something to sit up on can feel good. It takes any pressure out of your low back while we sit in stillness for a few minutes and just start to arrive in our morning. You can always have a sip of water, and know whenever we're doing something like this, often our bodies will speak to us while we're paused, especially on a weekend if anybody has shoveled snow or gone snowshoeing or built snowmen or whatever you might have done this weekend, and you've got some sore spots or some pulled spots, that sitting in stillness, seated, you might hear your body speak loudly. So if that happens, please know you have your own permission to shift your body and move. It doesn't ruin your time. It's honoring what your body needs in the moment. So let's just take a breath or two here. Start to sit nice and tall, and as you're sitting, notice if your heart is leaning forward. We often do to lengthen the spine. We lean forward and don't even realize it, and it causes a lot of strain. So just take a breath and bring your heart so that it aligns your spine directly over your hips. Then take that exhale and let the shoulders soften and melt down. And maybe what you find you need here as we arrive on a Monday morning is a couple of big sighs. And if you find those just coming in naturally, then go with that. Let your breath be really full and intentional on the inhale without bringing in any stress or contraction. Just let it be soft and expand. And then take some big sighs. Sometimes it's not anything in particular that we're letting go of. Maybe it's just arriving in the moment. And then let's notice the physical body first as we arrive this morning. With the eyes closed, just take a very unhurried, mindful glance from the top of the body all the way through every space and crevice. Notice where you're hanging on to tension and engagement. Notice what's sore or uncomfortable. And as you find each spot, in particular the ones you didn't already naturally know you were holding on to things in, just pause in that space and let the breath on the inhale expand it, and your out breath help to move it on and through. And if you find a space that feels more like anxiety or stress than physical tension, that's okay. It's the same practice. Just acknowledge that it's there, that it might be difficult to unravel, and that that's okay. The practice of each breath cycle almost like a massage, just to help release anything that doesn't need to be here in this moment. body, as you find each spot, try not to engage in the story. There's often a story. This muscle is sore because it could be a good memory or a bad, a fun reason or not, doesn't matter. Could be this anxiety is living in my hip because, but we don't want to go there. That because is not important. Not right now. Right now we're just here being quiet. Arriving in our day, softening the physical body, anchoring through the breath so that we can feel relaxed, easy, and then start to shift that into energized and present. As we reclaim our Monday mornings. As you arrive down at the toes with that glancing awareness. Just let your glance come all the way back up the whole physical body and notice if there's stubborn spaces that re-engage. Just gently go back and touch them again with the breath. Just remind them they don't need to be anything but soft, peaceful. So now that the physical body is attended to, invite the same or similar practice to the subtle body, so the energy and the spirit. This can be almost more challenging than softening the body, because what you might find as you touch those spaces through your energetic body is that they trigger and engage the physical one. And if that happens, that's okay. Always observing and learning about how we are moment to moment. So start in the space at the crown of the head, move gently into the space behind the eyes, the third eye chakra. Slow and unhurried, just not searching or tying into any stories, just noticing where maybe there's spaces that feel unsettled. And energetically, as you move down and through, it's the same as the physical body. Those energetic spaces that are engaged or holding something are in different spaces of our container. So use the anchor of your breath, maybe to sigh, maybe it's just awareness that the breath is shifting. To tap and open those energetic spaces and unravel anything that might be stuck. Observing as your awareness moves through, just simply from curiosity. If the physical spaces you unraveled are in the same spots as the energetic ones. Often they're not, which can be curious. Once you feel like you've gone down through your energy space, just take that glance through both the physical and the energetic bodies. Notice if there's any spots that you need to gently retouch. Then come back simply to the anchor of your breath. Connect with the sensation as it comes in through the nose and moves down through the body. The natural and automatic transition to an exhale and how that feels and changes. Let's take 3 intentionally deeper breaths in here so that you breathe from the base of the belly as it rises all the way up to the very most inflated space at the top of your lungs. Long and slow, you release it through the nose. Each breath energizing you just a little bit more. And this third breath, take in all the air that your body possibly can contain. Then soften the shoulders, pause at the top of your breath. Big sigh, let it go. Open the eyes. Maybe find a gentle smile as you start your day. Maybe it would serve you well to set a little bit of an intention that if stress starts to come in or things that are challenging, you can take a few moments, even 3 to 5 breaths, and try and come back to this space. Grounded, present, in control of your body, your mind, your presence, but in a soft, gentle way. I hope you have a fantastic Monday, and I hope to see you on Wednesday, 7 a.m. Take good care.